What's up, guys? It's Manic from Manic Conspiracies. Today we're going to be talking about the end of the world theories. And the first one is honestly the one that I personally believe the most to be the one that's probably going to happen in my lifetime, which is also scary as fuck. So, just a few little facts. During the whole birth of the world, there were 5 times that wiped out all living things. NASA has said that we are overdue for an extinction. You know, think about it. Animals are going extinct. Humans are killing each other. I mean, there's so much disease and famine and all this other shit that could possibly wipe us all out. The Yellowstone volcano, so that is number 1. It erupts every 600,000 years, but the problem is we're 40,000 years overdue for it to erupt. And on NPS.gov's website, it says nothing can be done to prevent an eruption. The temperatures, pressures, physical characteristics of partially molten rock and immensity of the magma chamber are beyond human ability to impact, much less control. So they're basically saying that no matter what, there's nothing we can do to control this. There's nothing we can do to change it. There's nothing we can do to impact it. There's nothing we can do to stop it from happening, unfortunately. So it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So that's like the scariest for me because, I mean, you just burn to death, you know, pretty much. I mean, luckily, if it erupted, everything would kind of be taken in a very short period of time. So the next thing we're going to talk about that could be an end of the world thing is World War III. World War I, there were 17 million people killed. World War II, there were 80 million people killed. World War III would also be fought with nuclear weapons, and we all know because of Hiroshima how dangerous nuclear weapons are. Russia and the United States own 90% of the nukes in the world, and considering both the leaders at this given point in time, Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin, that's not the best and happiest thing to kind of know, because they both have tempers. They both have issues, and unfortunately, they could have the power to wipe out an entire country, possibly the world, depending on how big you get a nuke. You know, and I just think that the World War III, if and when it happens, will be the biggest war we've ever seen. So that's very interesting to me. Robots, number 3. Now, everybody thinks of robots, and you've got them. Futurama has Bender. You know, Bender's funny, he's cool. But robots can be a very serious thing. And I think Rick and Morty, there was an episode of the dog where they put on a helmet and the dog could talk and walk and do all this shit. Because that's not really a robot, it doesn't matter. That's just how I feel robots would be. Because again, we as humans, with animals, and we are always searching for that control. Even humans, we try to control everything. So if robots could then feel emotions, which there's a video on YouTube I found that has a Chinese robot that got angry, and that means it had an emotion. There's also a robot that has a camera in its eyes. When you look at her, she looks back at you. It's so weird. And there was one video of a robot that was talking about how she wishes that one day she will have rights just as we do and can go to college and get married and have kids. And to me, that is so scary. Apple has Siri. That's their own version of a robot. Amazon has Alexa. There's the Roombas, whatever, the vacuum robots, So everybody's kind of like making robots. So it's not that hard to believe that if robots came and were made and decided, because again, they're always going to be smarter than us, that we would die from robots. The fourth thing that I'm going to be talking about for end of the world theories is the gamma rays. Gamma rays are large lasers that go off in space created by a star that blows up, and it is not uncommon for stars to blow up in space. If a gamma ray would hit us, it would completely destroy the ozone layer, and it would literally set the world on fire. And on my own little conspiracy, if you are familiar with the Bible and with the Christian religion, hell talks about fire, and I think that if, heaven and hell have a war, they would literally set the world on fire. So that's kind of scary. Luckily, I feel like it would literally hit us in a second, so we would just be burnt the fuck up. Like, we wouldn't feel much pain. But you never know. Again, I've never been hit by a gamma ray, and I fucking hope I don't. The last theory I'm going to talk about is an asteroid nuclear winter, and that's very real. And that is where literally nothing can live. And unfortunately, it can happen from nuclear war. And asteroids. So I think that we need to really research things and try and figure out a way to kind of not even just prevent an end of the world type situation, but to just learn about it to see if there are steps we can make. Because I truly believe that if we do, maybe we can prevent as much of a catastrophe as it could be. So that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you believe any of this, or if you have your own end of the world theories. I know we didn't talk about any religious end of the world theories, but that's going to be for a different video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I look forward to making more videos for you guys. So don't forget, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.